TruthRadioShow.com. We live. So I'm going to give everybody a couple minutes to jump on here. And it's been 3 years literally since we broadcasted on this channel. So let me wait till at least the 1 minute mark before I get going. Man, it's crazy, man. 3 years that you had this channel shut down. So it's crazy, man. And we're going to get into that. So wait to about 30 more seconds. Give people time to log on. I know it's kind of late, so. So a couple more seconds here. All right, so I'll just start off, whatever the case. So anyway, I'm Dan Badandi, host of TruthRadioShow.com. So this channel here, Truth Radio Show, has been shut down since 2022 because of the pandemic. We came out to talk about all this and expose all the stuff that was going on. And of course, right away they shut our channel down and for exposing the truth. And so after 3 years, we were on another channel for a while. We still got the other channel going. And what we're going to do is we're going to start bringing people over to this one and to reinstall this one back into the show and the network and everything else. So I'm Dan Badandi. I'm a gun rights advocate. And if you don't know me already, I'm a gun rights advocate, talk show host, and I host biblical warfare, spiritual warfare, hosted several different shows. You know what I mean? One on the Bible, which is biblical warfare. Another one, spiritual warfare, which is on Friday. It's always live, Friday nights, 9 p.m. Eastern, which this Friday will be live on this channel for the first time for that show. We started that about right after we got banned here. We started that on another channel. And so I'm going to bring it here into this channel. So that show is basically we expose the New World Order on every level. We expose false religions, secret societies, the conspiracy theories, we expose all that, secret societies and all the stuff that's going on within the New World Order system. And we get really deep into that stuff. We take phone calls, we take comments on the chat room and everything else. So a lot of cool stuff. And of course, we do news and all that stuff. We go to the State House, different events. I go down political events and all that. And again, I'm a gun rights advocate. I go out there and protect our Second Amendment. You know what I mean? I go out to the state houses and to the committee hearings and everything else, and I'm very active with that stuff. So, especially spot free speech as well, the children's right to life and everything. Anti-abortion, big time. So, and as you can see by my shirt, I'm a big Second Amendment advocate. So, love my gun rights. You know what I mean? And love to be able to say what I want and protect our rights in this country. So, let's see who's on here. So it's kind of interesting, man. We've been broadcasting off another channel for 3 years, and it really stinks because when you get a channel going, you start getting a lot of subscribers and all that, and all of a sudden it just gets cut down. You're like, oh man, it's so discouraging. But we kept going, and today, just about an hour ago, my friend Brian Reese, I was on the phone with him, and he's like, Dan, did you know they reinstated a bunch of YouTube channels from the pandemic that was shut down? I'm like, oh no. So I went on, logged on. Here we are. It's like, wow, this is awesome. What's up, brother Tim? You're the first comment in 3 years. 3 years, dude. The first comment on a live thing. That's awesome. So this channel's been shut down for 3 years. It's crazy. And I'm glad the videos are still there. That's pretty cool. So, emergency. Hey, what's up, emergency channel? So this is pretty cool. So I want to come on here and just yap away, talk about whatever, and just get this channel activated again. And this is, again, for 3 years, it's the first time there's been activity on this channel. So, and I'm glad that free speech prevailed because obviously here we are, and again, when you build up a channel and all that, I know it's only 17, 18,000 people, but, compared to most channels, they got like hundreds of thousands of subscribers and all that, but it took a while to build it up, and to get it shut down, we had to start over from scratch. And we're up to about 9,000 on the other channel. So again, we're going to be converging that channel back over to this one, and that was our backup channel actually. So this was our primary, and we had a backup. Our backup became the primary. Now we're going to go back to this one. So pretty cool. I'm excited. So couldn't wait to get on here to tell everybody. So again, Thursday nights we got two live shows right now, and we're going to do more. Obviously, we're probably going to bring back a Saturday show to talk about everything and expose a lot of stuff that's going on in the media. And if you don't know me, I'm independent as they come. I'm an independent constitutionalist. So if you want to know my political stances, am I a left wing or right wing? I'm neither. You know what I mean? And I support anybody that supports the Constitution. I don't care if you're Republican, Democrat, whatever the case. I do. You know what I mean? And did I vote for Trump? Yes, I did. Do I like a lot of Trump's policies? Yes, I do. But there's some things, of course, I mean, like I disagree with him on. But for foremost, I personally think he's better than Biden and Obama put together. So what's up, Andrew Munchkin, 7212. And I do respect everybody's political beliefs. If you like Biden, you like Kamala, you like Trump, you hate Trump, whatever, that's your right to do so. I'm not going to criticize you for it. I mean, it's your right to like and dislike who you want. That's why I stay independent. I don't, I mean, yeah, do I tend to vote for a lot of Republicans? Yes, because of their biblical beliefs. But other than that, I stay independent. Hey, what's up, Canada? Yeah, mine hitter. Yeah, man, I feel bad for y'all in Canada. I mean, you guys such a great country. It really is a beautiful country, beautiful people, and I just hope and pray that you guys could get rid of Trudeau. Yeah, I mean that guy's gonna go. And yeah, I know I feel your sympathy because we had to deal with Biden for all these years. You know what I mean? 4 years of Biden. Oh man, it was crazy. And 8 years of Obama. Then the Bushes. That's another story altogether. Yeah, thank you so much. And we're trying our best. And right now, we're getting rid of a lot of illegals, and which is great. You know what I mean? And not the regular immigrants who come here. The same with your country. People who want to move to our countries and go through the process. We welcome you with open arms. But you got the immigrants, of course, in Canada is having a big problem too. And you guys are facing the same problem as us. Same problems over in Europe. European countries. These countries. These people. I'm sorry, coming and flooding our countries illegally, and you got a huge extreme Islamic takeover. That's happening in both of our countries right now. And I'm not against a Muslim at all. I mean, regular Muslim people that come here come here legally, they're good people. I mean, they're peaceful and everything else. It's just the extreme ones that are the problem. Yeah, God bless you too, Jennifer. Oh, Canada, yeah, censorship is bad. Yeah, I heard a lot about that. Yeah, you guys, free speech is getting terminated, and I hope and pray that you guys fight that and just keep it going. And now they are saying bird flu is here. Yep, it's always something. Every year it's like the bird flu, this flu, that flu, and all to take the jibby jabs. Yeah, that figures. And Tim, woo, we back. Yeah, amen to that. So it's great to be back on this channel again. And again, if you don't know any better, yeah, this is our first broadcast on this channel in 3 years. That's crazy, man. Because we got shut down because of the pandemic for speaking the truth. But I don't know what happened. I think somebody won a lawsuit. They sued YouTube to say, hey, listen, you violate my free speech. You can't tell me what I can and can't say about jabs, what I believe in the world. So I guess they won, and they reinstated all the channels that got terminated at the time. Yeah, thank you, Jennifer. So I've been running off of the Dan Badani show, which is about 9,000 subscribers right now. That was our backup channel to this. So now we can come back to this channel. It's pretty cool. So we got a lot of content coming. We got some awesome, great live shows. If you like the Bible, if you like learning about conspiracy theories with the New World Order, that's why I have to use in parentheses. About conspiracy theories of truth. So if you want to know about that stuff, we do a Friday night show. This is our flagship show. It's called Spiritual Warfare Friday, and it's live at 9 p.m. Eastern. And we take phone calls, we take comments off the live feed and everything. Some of the channels were taken down during the pandemic. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. Yeah, praise God. You're right, Tim. Mrs. Tim. Woo! Back in the day. Yeah, it's crazy, man. Yeah, I'm just excited. I'm like, oh, I couldn't wait to get on here to talk to people. Yeah, I'm stoked. This is gonna be pretty cool. So, yeah, Friday night, which we're gonna be going live tomorrow night here. So if you like the Bible, guys, we do a show on Thursday night, 7 p.m. Eastern. It's called Biblical Warfare, where we just dive into like a biblical topic, right? We'll do a biblical lesson, then we'll get to some stuff going on in the world with the news that's related to the Bible. And then on Friday nights, again, Spiritual Warfare Friday, that's 9 p.m. Eastern. We're gonna start posting it here, and we'll be live here on this channel. And again, that's a show you don't want to miss. Friday night we're going to be talking about monuments here in Rhode Island, the mysterious monuments in Rhode Island and New England that are occultic. It's very interesting stuff, and a lot of history, and a lot of stuff that's not covered in the media no more. It's pretty cool. And I actually might be doing the Mark of the Beast show. That's what I'm doing. Where are you reporting on? Yeah, yep, that was me. I was reporting on the Sandy Hook stuff years ago, and a lot's happened since then. Since I've been on this channel, lots has happened. They dragged me to 2 depositions when they were suing Alex Jones. And these people are ruthless. The lawyers and everything are just ruthless. And yeah, they got the whole deposition posted on their channels and these lawyer channels. But I do got to warn you, there's a lot of foul language in that. Let me see. Yep, back in the saddle again. Yeah. So that whole thing was crazy, man. Adam Lanza never existed. I wouldn't doubt it. And the thing is, they don't want you to question it. And the thing is, I told them there's nothing wrong. When I was in those courtrooms, I told them, so there's nothing wrong questioning these things. Nothing wrong not believing in something. If somebody doesn't want to believe it, they don't have to. This is America. And they end up suing Alex Jones, a bunch of criminals, seriously, man. And you can like Alex Jones, that's up to you, you know. But the thing is, he's got a right to ask questions. He's got a right to say, I don't believe it. You know what I mean? You have a right to say that. This is the United States of America. They say Nazi Germany, you know. And they want to sue everybody. Wolfgang Halbig, I haven't talked to him in a while. He's still in Florida, but yeah, that poor guy, man. Yeah, he is exactly a hero. You're right. And they called me out in the courtroom over that. It's like, oh, look, you in the video calling Wolfgang Halbig a hero. I'm like, is that a crime or something? Last I knew, we have free speech in this country, and they don't like what I said. You know what I mean? And everybody interviewed during the depositions, they were all terrified. I wasn't at all. I was like, yeah, right. Yeah, it's a bunch of peon lawyers. That's what they are. I'm not intimidated by you at all, you know? It was so disgusting, it really was. I'm going to do a video sometime on that. And they ended up suing Alex Jones and took half the company down and, you know, whatever the case. But it is utterly disgusting how free speech has been infringed on, you know, with that whole Sandy Hook stuff. And the thing has nothing to do with the safety of kids at all. And if they really were concerned about safety, they would advocate to put armed guards at schools, not take guns away, you know. And so it's crazy. And none of those kids would be dead today if they had armed guards there. And, you know I got a lot of questions too about San Diego too, but I'm not, going to talk about it this time. But still, I mean, people have a right to say it's fake. They have a right to say it's not. They have a right to say this or that about it, and these people advocate. And the thing is, it's not all the parents. It's just only a handful of parents that the politicians use. Let's use these people, cross them, to go out on TV to advocate for gun control and censor free speech. That's all it's about. Nothing to do with safety with kids or anything. And in fact, they exploit the deaths of these poor children to push gun control and censor free speech. It's sickening. Yep, 2 lamp saved. What's up, Mrs. Wu? So anyway, I'm not going to be on it too long. I got some stuff to do. So yeah, I'm just say we're back here, and we'll see you tomorrow night live, 7 p.m. Eastern, and it's Biblical Warfare, and we're gonna start lining up all these shows again, and we're gonna do the new shows gonna start coming back again, and of course, gonna be out in certain places when they have certain political events. We're gonna be out there confronting politicians and whatever the case, and whatever comes along. So thank you guys, and again, if you're don't know me, go check me out at truthradioshow.com. And Gene Mosen should win an Oscar. Yeah, that whole thing is disgusting, really is. And and the other thing too, Alex Jones too. I mean, like he kind of threw me under the bus too a little bit, and denying I worked for him. And I did a video on this, but I'm gonna do another one because HBO really did a really hit piece on us. HBO, they called me up and say, hey, listen, we're doing a documentary about Sandy Hook and Alex Jones. So would you be interested? And I'm like, I'm not sure. They said, well, we want to hear your side of the story. All right, whatever. So they came down to my studio, and we were there for like an hour and a half. And I told them everything, what I mean? My perspective and all that. Of course, the editors, they cut it down to literally 2 minutes. So they made me look like a monster. So what they did was they showed me chasing 2 guys down the street, demanding answers from them, right? Then they had the woman come on, oh, he was always harassing the parents at Sandy Hook. I never talked to the parents at Sandy Hook. You know what I mean? And so they made it look like I was chasing the parents down the street, harassing them. No, it wasn't the parents. It was the lawyer and the police chief. That stonewalled me because at the FOIA hearings, the Freedom of Information Act hearings, I went up there as a reporter and very polite, went up to the police chief and the lawyer for Sandy Hook. I extended my hand out to listen. Hi, my name is Dan Badani, Infowars.com. I would like to have an interview with you. Very nice. They snubbed me, literally. Like, So of course it pissed me off. You know what I mean? So I'm running down the street asking these questions. Yeah, why you guys avoiding my questions? I just want to know what your side of the story is, and they started snubbing me off, which made me pissed off even more. Yeah, I got to do a Sandhook show. I should, and because it is free speech, and I'm not gonna shut up about it. You on Twitter? Yes, I am. I forgot my I think it's 1776 Patriot or something. I went through several Twitter pages. But yeah, if you go to truthradioshow.com, right at the top, it should have all my links to my social medias. But yeah, man, it's crazy what they did, and so they turned it out. They edited it to make it look like I was chasing parents from Sandy Hook down. No, I wasn't doing that. I never even talked to the parents. I think it was one parent I talked to, and I explained to that person, it's like because they wouldn't tell me who it was, but it was a parent. So I explained to them I had nothing to do at all with saying that was fake, and I had nothing to do at all to say the parents or actors or anything like that. My point is, when I got involved, I was more concerned about the gun rights. Because we know if you take gun rights away, take the guns away, criminals are going to still have guns, and the school's going to become even more open targets. So that was my concern about it, and nothing really to do with, because Alex Jones and all these other groups, they were going down different rabbit holes. My thing was, all right, I'm going in for protect gun rights and free speech, and on top of that, I was a reporter for InfoWars. So they sent me to there to cover the FOIA hearings. That was my job. I didn't do nothing wrong. Didn't say nothing wrong. And so I was like, why am I here? It's like I shouldn't be in this courtroom. I think the first deposition was literally almost 8 hours. And they got to some heated arguments, man. Whew. I mean, I used probably every curse word I should have, but I couldn't help it. At that time, like 4 or 5 hours into the deposition, right? Nothing to do with Sandy Hook at all. They're asking me where I went to school, what I thought about this and that and that and that. So when they brought up Wolfgang Halbig and me interviewing him, saying, "Oh, you calling him a hero?" That's when I flew off the handle. It's like, dude, seriously, I have a right to call him that. Yeah, it's that figures. Yeah, I think it's Did you go to the webpage, truthradioshow.com? It should be on there. I don't know if I updated it with the new one, but I just literally got a new one like a few months ago. Or something like that, yeah. But I barely go on it anyway, so I'm on Facebook, so if you go to what is my Facebook? Type in Dan Badandi on Facebook. Dan Bionic Badandi. Oh, okay, thank you. I gotta change it then. So I think it's 1776 Patriot or something like that. But yeah, just go. I'll change it soon. So if you go to my Facebook, Dan Bionic Badandi, I had to start a new Facebook page not too long ago because they shut that down. So they always shut my stuff down. But we're still here. Thank the Lord. So all right, guys, I'm gonna get going. So because I'm tired. It's late at night. Let me see any other comments. Yeah, I'll talk about that sometime. All this Sandy Hook stuff. I'm gonna come out with a big show, and I'm gonna do that on Rumble just in case. But I do want to talk about just so everything goes on a. I still got videos too and everything else, and it was ridiculous on the courts. They wanted my cell phone, all the text messages going back like 4 or 5 years. All the text messages. I'm like, who saves text messages going back 5 years? Oh, we want all the emails and all the stuff, all the communications with you and Alex Jones or anybody from InfoWars or this one or that one. I'm like, who saves all that? And I said I went through 3 phones by then. Oh, could you try to recover those phones? I'm like, no, they sold them. Do you know who you sold them to? No, I don't know. And I'm not even going to bother. Well, you should have seen the list, right? When I got the summons to go to court, the sheriff came to my house, and the constable, to serve my papers to go to these depositions. And the list that the lawyer's office gave me of all the stuff they wanted, hard drives, flash drives, all kinds of stuff like that. And I'm like, no, I'm not giving you that crap. I don't care what your court order has to say. I'm not giving you that crap. Yeah, because all these things have personal information of my family stuff. You know what I mean? I'm not giving you guys access to that stuff. I don't care what kind of court order you have. You know what I mean? So they wanted all the videos and all that. And the thing is, they took down the videos. That's the thing. And I told them in the court, it was funny, right? It's like, well, where's those videos and all? It's like, well, hold on. Or every video I had was posted on YouTube, every one of them. But you guys had it taken down, so now it bites you in the ass now because those videos you need, you're the ones that took it down. They be there. And there's nothing wrong with those videos. They're reporting videos on what was going on, asking questions. Too bad, you know. I say you're not getting my flash drives, and you certainly not getting my phone. I don't care what your court order has to say, you know. It's crazy, man. And these people are just like dumb. They really are. These lawyers and these officials, and again, these are the real monsters. They'll coerce the parents. They'll misuse them and all that to exploit the deaths of children just to push gun control and sense of free speech. These people are the monsters. You know what I mean? So it really is disgusting. So all right, guys, I'm gonna get going. Like I said 5 times before, but for real this time. So check me out, truthradioshow.com. We'll see you tomorrow night, live on this channel for the first time in 3 years. It's crazy. So God bless.